Hey, Dad, I have a question. Found a recipe that I'd like to try. It's a healthy cookie recipe. Banana shakes and cookies are the Achilles heel of Dad, so it'd be best if he cut back a little bit on them.
Cookies. I tell you what, I am a chocolate chip connoisseur. Have you talked to Mom about this?
Oh, yeah.
And what did she tell you?
That's you.
I learned a long time ago, don't use carob chips instead of chocolate chips. Don't use honey instead of sugar. Don't do any of this substituting stuff because it changes the taste. And
I wrote that in on the marriage contract. Those are in the fine print.
No, that was an addendum afterwards.
There's just some things that you just don't mess with, and you don't mess with the cookies.
Dad's idea of a diet is you only eat 3 cookies instead of 5.
Hey, Joanna.
Yeah. I was doing something and Jedi came up and he gave me a recipe and said, "Hey, Joy, can you make these?" I'm like, "Sure." So it was my first time ever making healthy cookies. What is this for?
This is a healthy cookie recipe. We're gonna try for Daddy. See if he likes it. I don't think he will, but we could let's try it.
I don't think Daddy would like them because they're healthy. Daddy doesn't like anything healthy. That's not true. Well, he's so used to I think he's so used to the other kind. He's been eating that for 23 years. So, of course, he's used to it.
All of us older kids were busy at the moment, so Joanna volunteered to try out these healthy cookies, and she kept coming to me with questions, what do I do here? The recipe says this. And I was like, I've never made anything like this before. When you bake with raisins, they swell a little bit, just so that when you cook them, it doesn't bake all the moisture out of them and then they just turn crunchy. You want them to taste like raisins. Joanna's actually great at making cookies. She makes cookies by herself all the time. And they always turn out amazing. She's great, but when it comes to trying something new out that none of us had ever done before, she's not the most experienced in the kitchen. So I kind of felt bad that she was kind of almost she put herself on the spot to try something completely new.
There's like coconut in it and sliced almonds, and then there's oats, and then some kind of flour. I don't know what it was. It was like brownish flour, not white flour, so it didn't look good to me. And then bananas, and then bananas. I think that's it.
There's a bit of pressure when it comes to trying something new, making a new kind of cookie for Dad. So she definitely, it says a lot for her bravery, for sure.
Uh-oh. Where's Jedi?
Take a bite. I don't think it went so well getting Daddy to eat healthy cookies.
The cookies turned out absolutely terrible. I actually don't know what was in the recipe.
I can taste the banana and the coconut. I don't like coconut.
But one of the biggest problems was they used green bananas, like not ripe, and so it turned out really bad.
They actually don't taste as bad as...
Yeah. Since he didn't want to keep eating the healthy cookies, he said he just didn't like them. So I'm guessing he just wanted to go back to regular cookies.
They taste like a combination of hay, coconut, and pomegranate.
No. I mean, not that they taste bad, but they're not.
But it's not a granola bar and it's not a muffin. It's a cookie-shaped thing.
Jessica liked them. Jessica was like, I would eat these all day long. And she was just like shoving one after the other in her mouth. Oh.
If my daughters all learn, don't try this experiment with their husband, I just solved the major marital problem right there.
I tried my best on the healthy cookies, but it didn't work out. So I guess we'll just have to try something else.